What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video I mentioned that I might be getting a new turbo because we blew the old one. I still want to fix the old one, but we got a new turbo. And I'll show you what it is now, but I just want to clean it first because it's a little dirty. It's not brand new. I bought it second hand because I don't have a lot of money. I'm young and everything. So we're going to clean it and then I'll show you it and then we can go through the specs, new versus old, and like the total power rating and all that crap. Okay, but I can tell you it's bigger. But before we clean them, I can quickly show you a sneak peek of the new one next to the old one. They are very similar in like size. The new one's just a little bit bigger. So there's the two turbos.
Day ones, no time for fake ones. Got me, I got you. All dreams they come true. Stay down till the end. Need me, I need them. Whole team gon' make M's. No time for fake.
Doesn't that look like a million times better?
It's all clean. I can finally tell you exactly what the turbo is, okay? So the one that I blew was a Gt35. It's a 62.5mm inducer on the compressor side, and it goes to 83mm here at the bottom. So it's 61.5 to 83 there. And then the back of the old turbo is a 67mm. So it's a 66.5 to 67mm exhaust side. Now if we look at that one, that's the new one. Okay, so the new turbo is a whole set HX40, and this is actually a truck turbo. They use it, I think, on like 9-liter trucks or something, because the HX35 is for a 5.9-liter Cummins diesel. This is the bigger one, so this is proper truck turbo. Okay. Yeah, and this is a genuine whole set on a twin screw housing. So if you look at from this side, you'll see it's a twin screw housing, which basically just means it will help it spool up, and not just spool up, it makes it better all round. What are the differences between this turbo and that turbo? Okay, well that's easy. Well, now this turbo, the compressor is a 60 to 86, where this one is a 61 to 83. So this one is technically a bit smaller in the front, but it gets much larger in the inside. But the big difference comes in on the turbine side. So firstly, it's twin scroll, which will help with spool up and even top end power. But the big thing is the size of that thing. So the turbine on this thing is, I don't want to lie to you guys. Let's just quickly, I've got the specs on my computer here. Just give me 2 seconds. The whole set is a 75, so it's a 65 to 75 exhaust housing. Now, it's a 65 to 75 exhaust housing. Now, like I said, the old turbo was a 67mm exhaust housing on its biggest part. So that was a 65 to 67. So this is a big ass turbine that's in the back of this thing with the twin scroll manifold, and the actual compressor gets even larger. Now I want to get a proper like 65, I think this is 64mm and a 67mm super billet compressor for this turbo. That's down the road plan, but for now we're just going to keep the 60mm. But this turbo is rated for 700 horsepower, where the GT35 China turbo that I had, and yeah, that one I blew, Chinese turbo, is rated for, if we look here, it was rated for, I think, 500 horsepower, or just over 500, 525. So it's not a very high powered turbo. The old one, and like I said, I blew it. Hopefully we won't blow the truck turbo, because I mean, if a truck can handle, well, if it can handle a truck, hopefully it can handle my engine. But it wasn't really the turbo's fault. I plumbed the wastegate wrong and I fecked everything up. So yeah, I'm excited. So this is the thing that's going on the car. Now, I would have already put it on the car if I could have, but the problem is I have to build an entire new manifold mounting place there for the twin scroll, and I have to modify the manifold as well to be twin scroll. So at least with my turbo, the banks are already like separate. So I've got a V-band clip that goes from the 2 to the 1, and then it goes into the turbo. But now we can just like, there where it goes from 2 to 1, we can keep them separate, and then each bank will feed one side of the turbo, or one side of the housing, if that makes sense. So we can at least do that. So that's what we have to do. So we've got to do that. We've got to get a new mounting piece, and it's got a different flange on the back for the downpipe as well. So we've got to modify the downpipe as well. So there's a bit of work that has to be done before I can actually put on the whole set. I did try to see if it will fit in the old housing, but I'm stupid. A T4 turbo won't fit in a T3 housing. So that's me just being daft. If you look at this here, this is the new downpipe flange. So this is completely different to the old one. The old one is like 3-4 bolts. This is 6. So it's much bigger. So hopefully you guys are excited. I hope to install the turbo next week, or to start the actual jobs, because I'm taking everything off of the car. Like, I need to take off the intercooler, drain the fluid. I need to take off that split piece that I have to take in. I've got to take off the downpipe, and then I've got to take everything to Martin, the guy that builds everything, the owner of A&M Performance, and I need him to finish, well, not finish, to modify the parts for me to bring it back, because the car can't drive. So I've got to take it off and take it to him, modify it a bit and put it back. The turbo is a little larger, so he's probably going to have to drop the turbo a bit lower or move it a bit forward, because it's huge. The turbo is a good centimeter bigger in the housing itself, and it's a bit longer as well. So yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but it's going to make more power, and that's the important part. What do we really care about in life? Power. Power is the only thing that I care about. My girlfriend shouldn't watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are excited. What do you think about the tiny dancing in the background, sorry, I got distracted. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I hope you're excited for the new turbo. It's going to make a lot of power, because that old one was rated for like 525 and I pushed it. So this new one is rated for 700. And I actually saw an N54 on E85, no other mods, running 630 horsepower out of that thing. So it's a strong turbo that. We're going to make some good power. Oh yeah, and the anti-lag, I've got the anti-lag. I just can't install it because the car's not driving. Yeah.